I don't- Okay. I'll have to edit it a little
Is
bit.
it recording?
Yeah, it is. Okay. Happy Halloween,
Happy-
Leaks.
Oops. Yep. Happy Halloween.
Blessings. Happy Halloween.
Thank you for joining us. We both have some interesting little stories we wanted to stop in and share really quick. I make a story time yesterday, so you called me today and were like, I have a scary, spooky story, and I was like, I do too, but mine is happy and light. So yesterday I was at the dollar store because I needed to do this, and I'm in the beauty aisle. I don't know who's seen the movie Bedazzled, but the guy who plays like Archangel Michael or God in Bedazzled, he looks like Exhibit, really high cheekbones, beautiful smile, and I was in the line. I was just in the beauty aisle, and this kid who looked just like the guy who plays God on Bedazzled is skipping down the aisle talking to himself, and he was like early 20s, and he was like, I hope this is my third dollar store I've been to, none of them have them. And he goes to the end and he gets a do-rag and he's like, they have them, yeah. And he does a little jump and he's all happy about his do-rags and he takes all of them and he has them and he's coming back and I'm laughing because he's so happy. And he leaves and he comes back and he's like, look, I know you're married, but God is so proud of you. I just need you to know that God has tested you, he's put you through the ringer, and like you came out strong and like good things are ahead. And I was like, oh my God, bless you, thank you so much. And like I'm sitting there and I have like my shirt jacket and I don't have my hand showing, so I don't know how he knew I was married. Like that's weird. And I was like, okay, weird, whatever. So I leave and I'm like, oh my God, the sweetest thing just happened. And he's like, oh my God, the weirdest thing just happened to me.
I was taking a walk for a break at work, and I was walking by this area where they had just planted all these new flowers. And I took a moment and I paused, and a hummingbird flew from my right side really close at eye level, hovered there for a second, and he went down to the flowers. And when I fall into the flowers with my eyes, there was not quite a monarch butterfly, but a yellow butterfly, and it was slowly just taking a drink, and the hummingbird landed right next to it. And I had never seen this before. I thought for sure the butterfly would fly away or the hummingbird would move on.
He wasn't in the best condition.
They perched right there for about 30 seconds together, and then the hummingbird went on his way. So he took a little break by the butterfly, and I was like, I've never ever seen something like that before.
And apparently the butterfly was like battered, like not the best shaped butterfly. So I quickly look it up, and the meaning for like a butterfly that's seen some stuff with a hummingbird drinking from the same fountain, like flower, it means exactly the same thing that the guy who just told me, like my little angel store, like it's the exact same message. I was like, that is so cool. And I know that obviously the end of October is the thinnest that the veils are during the year, so obviously you're going to explain your exorcism story, which you have more than what you're about to share. You have a exorcism story.
But before we go to that, but it's just like real quick, what are the chances that you're both getting the same message in different ways?
And
right?
Especially
At
with
the
her
same
having a stranger in public today,
yeah,
doesn't normally go that way. So I was glad it was positive. And then to have the double animal interaction at almost exactly the same time.
It was like the same hour or so, and that's crazy. That's definitely an angel message. Like, yes, the veil is thin, but it works for good beings and angels and God, as well as the dark forces. So I want people to like remember that with going out and celebrating Halloween. I have heard your story. What is your story?
Well, hold on, before I go to my stories, tell real quick about your get up, like your costume.
Oh, right. Okay, so this is Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
And this is really my pet eagle of freedom.
Freedom, baby. Yeah.
And everyone's always mad, like in our groups and stuff, everyone's like, I don't want to dress up, because the whole thing is like you can turn into what you dress as. And I'm like, oh no, worst case scenario, you're on FBI list and you kill insects and humans. Big change from what we do normally.
Yeah.
So
big change.
Yeah.
All right. So LifeWave Convention just went through. It started from Thursday all the way to Saturday. I'm not going to talk about the convention, but if you've been following me for a while, every whatever big event, I end up always doing massive exorcism. It dimension disclosure, I did tons of exorcism, even on healers, even on the speaker, you know, the stage manager. Now, usually have a convention. There were 10,000 people. This is the
Wow.
biggest, most crowded, and they had like mainstream performers. I mean, for an hour and a half, Doobie Brothers were like entertaining all Doobie Brothers Thursday. Some I don't know, like Grammy Awards winner, YouTube singer. Um, Friday, Saturday was Elton John. So for people that's following me for a while, I have students from different group of LifeWave. So I don't.
Yeah.
If you just haven't noticed, I don't really push LifeWave as like everyone else. Just use it as a tools and healing tools. So when people are too busy trying to learn how to prospect, blah 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 blah, we went to Sunstar and trying to basically increase more light. So brace yourself. This story is pretty crazy.
Okay.
So I created a certain technique, just basically everything about truth is light, lack of truth is lack of light.
Mhm.
And truth is not to be sought out, not, not truth seekers anymore. We're supposed to be more of truth acceptor. Okay. Now, it's a matter of dark and light. So this particular lady is actually, she does exorcisms and she was involved assisting exorcisms that met many times. But then my style of spiritual power is not power in terms of gain. It's a matter of coherence and cleanliness and clarity and groundedness. Are you coherent or not? Because a lot of these people that do clearing, exorcism, this and that, there's tons of entities they don't even know.
Yeah.
And to the point, like with the spike protein, these entities were actually already in the level of harming physical 3D tissues and organs and the whole body. So you already know, but people don't know that my basic is what? Water, salt, gratitude. Now, that's basically what we were doing, and we were fine tuning to create more light by just tuning what do you need in terms of specific minerals. As soon as that this lady able to let go of the mind, cultivate gratitude, and claim her born given name, that's we'll talk about that in the podcast. Why is that important? Instantly she broke down and cry hard, and she's like, oh my god, my nose is bleeding. So we're able to get something in the nose, and then as soon as that we trying to switch, it like blood was just like splatter everywhere. And there were more blood than a broken nose. It took like a whole roll of paper towel. Like I started with half a paper towel, half roll, and then I was cleaning. Good thing it was happening at Sunstar. And
Yeah, the best place it could have
Joanne is
happened.
familiar with my exorcism stories over there, but she was concerned because of the bleeding. But I said, this is spiritual stuff. As soon as that I grounded and clear out, we'll see. We don't know, but we'll see. It should stop. Like I got this. Yeah, in 2 minutes, stop the bleeding. I had to do exorcism even after that to the area, to make sure it's good. So
Yeah.
Ali was assisting, and just imagine seeing that. And I'm talking about this happened in like less than a minute.
Wow.
So this is the level of what I was saying. Like I do exorcism all day, every day. It's this. It's this instant. It's then. Boom. Second story. So we're fasting every day. This is already on those last day, Saturday. I was depleted. The spike protein was insane. I was just trying to have like a nice meal without being bothered, right? So the Hilton is connected to the convention. So you could go to the Hilton lobby through one of the walkway. So I'm like, you know what? We'll just pay more money just so it's a sit down. There's a bougie restaurant.
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I was trying to take a bite out of my burger. Allie was assisting me. She was trying to take a bite of her tacos, and then I got a tap. Excuse me, honey. I think you like. I know that you know how to help me with this stuff. Patches. She just bought some patches. I was like, no rest for the
Yay.
blessed. I said, okay, fine. I'm like, and all I asked was like, are you willing? Yes. Are you committed? Yes. Pull up a chair. Within minutes, as soon as, again, similar, as soon as I put her in gratitude alignment and claiming what's her name, she's like broke down and she's wearing makeup. I held her and she just cried hard and she just released like countless demons. It's just like,
Oh,
On your food.
and I had to clear all that like everywhere. Like, and then after that, I had to ground them and all that. And then I used crystal patches from LifeWave to hold my healing, and they're all customized. So as I was like, you know what? Let's use your phone to record the video of the placement because she literally doesn't have any idea what the patch is, what it does. So at least she would know where to put them. So I grabbed her phone and the phone like spoke to me. The demon was actually the AI in the phone. The Siri spoke to me from her phone. It's like with a firm tone, Jeff, like firm and disappointed. Jeff, you got to unlock the phone. And she was like, "Ugh, what is that? I don't
What?
even have that setting.
the
Ellie freaked out.
phone.
Don't feed it. Don't I said don't feed it with fear. Let me handle
Yeah.
this. I got my super
Let me talk to
enhanced
this
silver.
bitch.
I got my silver enhanced silver. This is part of my technique. I teach most of my students knows how to clear their phones.
Yeah.
Cleanse, grounded it. As soon as I was doing that for a few minutes, she cried even more and more and more. And I'm like doing exorcism on her phone.
Oh
Then
my
after
god.
that, yeah. Then after that, she felt so blissed out. She couldn't even get too close to me after that because like her jaw was chattering so much. So when the Kundalini is flowing, like the jaw, the hip is related jaw,
Yeah.
the jaw and the hips. So it would start fluttering, and that's what triggers basically speaking tongue. If you breathe and you allow to like make sound, that's what
Yeah.
speaking like. That's basically we're just vibrating, expressing what is the Kundalini out of the root all the way. Oh, and she felt, oh my head felt like cracked open. I felt so blessed, and yeah, I sent you the video so people could see the
Yeah.
video. She felt so light. She never felt that light in the physical body, emotional, mental, energetic, all aspects. In all her life, she never felt that light because all the entities.
Yeah.
If we would have weighed her body weight, it would have been actually a few pounds
Lighter.
lighter.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
these negative entities, parasitic entities, they actually have mass.
Yeah.
And you literally felt because you could breathe because they're not holding on to you. They're not constricting you anymore. You could breathe easier. You could actually walk around, felt lighter, less pain,
Yeah.
less stress.
Oh, that's
Well,
so cool. Wow.
The phone is striking because if she's not the only person that I could guarantee that she's not alone in this, that people are getting attached or having attachments directly through their phone and no idea.
I called him earlier and it didn't even tell him that I called him. Like it wasn't, that's not even the first time that's happened.
like
So
I find that I kept checking the phone. 45 minutes when I checked, I saw then I saw a red name meaning missed call, and I looked
Yeah.
at the time. I've been checking my phone this whole time. It didn't even
Yeah.
register until 45
Well,
minutes later, and sometimes it disappeared. I save pictures, they're gone. The picture of my letter from Tony Jimenez for cancer in 2013, I could not find it anywhere in my phone, anywhere in my social media. I had to bother Mary Beth to literally scout it for me and send it to me so I could show the people like, hey, this is the level that I was at even in 2013.
Yeah.
So
I want to say
practically
something, not goosebumps, Ghostbusters. Like
Mm.
a lot of these things people show, that I'm getting rid of the demon from whatever it is, but they never show like, okay, now get it off of you. Like now you have to clean yourself. And a lot of these people, they're doing the work, they're doing the right thing. This goes for channeling, this goes for anything, using your
Oh, wow.
gift. It's like, okay, have you gotten rid of that thing from you? And how talking about phones, you have to clear your cache. Otherwise, your phone starts going slow. Otherwise, you have too much storage, like all the little background data that's stored in your phone. We need to clear our cache. We need to get our ass on the ground, drink that salt water, give the gratitude. Even if your life is going like shitty, give gratitude that, okay, this is a bottom. There's only up from here. Okay, thank God it finally ended. Thank God we can work from here. Like, be grateful for even like the stuff that people usually whine about. So
Yeah, and that's the thing. What I'm just gonna close up with, that gratitude is the catalyst, the God's particle, what people call whatever call. Some people call it cross consciousness. I just call it light. So that is the currency that is already within us. So the dial of how much can we allow, how much are we committed, and expressing that is already within us to express it through you. That dial is grateful heart, not grateful mind, grateful heart.
100%.
Yes.
Well, I'm so grateful for you getting home and putting this little video together. Thank you so much. We, just so you know, we've been slowly putting all of our videos over to YouTube. So there's a YouTube now. Tomorrow we're putting up the exorcism episode we did. Yesterday we put out the zombie episode we did. I'm not putting out, like, I might not put all of our health videos over there, but I'm putting like step 0, step 1 materials, like the basics, over on YouTube, and hopefully pray for us that we don't get kicked off.
Yeah, that's kind of the concern right now, is that we don't get removed because of some of the content. Because we were on Rumble, which was much different as far as a platform that some people might not know about. But not everybody recognizes
no one can watch it.
Rumble,
like, you can't watch it on the
People
TV.
don't even know what Rumble is when I explain to people.
So yeah, share that. This will go up on Rumble and YouTube. And yeah, we're so excited. Thank you so much.
Thank
you for
you.
sharing. Those are incredible.
Okay. Rock out.
Bye.
Bye.